A picture is worth 1,000 words, preparing future nurses to effectively communicate health information with infographics. At the Lawrence S. Bloomberg Faculty of Nursing, students in their final year complete Nursing 460, which is their last acute care course prior to their final pre-grad placement. Historically, through this course, students have created posters or art projects about a topic related to nursing practice as a final assignment. This final assignment is presented at an in-person art gallery session. The COVID-19 pandemic required a shift in the design of this assignment. In response, we developed an entirely online infographic assignment for this final year course.
Infographics are powerful tools to depict complex data in a visually appealing manner, so the information tells a convincing story and is easy for the reader to understand. The aims of this assignment were to engage students to identify important health issues, consider multi-level solutions, and communicate information to relevant stakeholders, including patients, clinicians, and policymakers, in a way that is more compelling than a traditional research paper. This assignment is especially relevant to the way information is consumed in today's day and age via social media, and increases the reach of our students to create change and have a positive impact on society. The results have been incredible. Student topics have ranged from health inequities in Black Canadians, compassion fatigue in nurses, breast cancer in immigrants, barriers to healthcare access experienced by Indigenous populations.
Let's discuss the components of this assignment. First, for the infographic itself, students had to effectively show 5 pieces of data about a problem and describe the scope and consequences of the problem, the contextual factors, and how the problem could be addressed at multiple levels. For example, at the individual level, the meso level, including institutions, and at the macro level, including policy, the policy level. Then students had to create a strategic dissemination plan targeting relevant organizations and decision makers, as well as a brief explanation about their logic and content selection for the infographic. Finally, students needed to post their infographic to a visual infographic art gallery, where 2 of their peers provided constructive comments and suggestions for the dissemination of their infographic work.
We chose Quercus discussion boards to simulate the gallery poster presentation experience because we wanted an asynchronous tool that students were already familiar with. Some key settings for the discussion were to make it graded, to allow for image embedding without worrying about the Quercus storage quota, and also to make it so students must post before they can see other replies. To create the infographics, we suggested using the free tier of the online design tool Canva, which has a very intuitive and easy to use interface. To support the process, we created a how-to video for students on posting the infographics, starting with exporting from Canva.
Overall, students responded positively to the assignment. Students enjoyed creating something tangible that could be disseminated with the potential to raise awareness and influence practices in the real world. Their infographics can also be included with their resumes to set them apart from other applicants in their area of interest. Students developed data visualization skills and also learned how to use exciting new tools that can be carried forward into their careers as clinicians and health advocates. While some students were hesitant to learn some of these new web-based tools, we found that their apprehension was significantly reduced by instructors showing them how to navigate these tools in class. The virtual art gallery and peer review component strengthened student community within the online classroom, and in fact, students left more messages and comments on each other's infographics than required in the assignment. And lastly, students were able to reveal their work in a safe space to gather initial reactions and comments from others first in order to refine their work before broader dissemination.
The foundations of this assignment are transferable to other disciplines and contexts. In particular, the asynchronous nature of this assignment adds to its educational flexibility. Key to the assignment is also a need to distill complex subject matter into a digestible format, a skill set useful across disciplines. Finally, the creation of an online gallery provides the option to archive visual coursework, extending the number of learners who can benefit from the assignment.
This infographic assignment encouraged students to think critically about how to convey a message to an audience in an effective manner and develop a strategic plan to mobilize the infographic into the real world. The student response has been excellent. We already plan to implement this assignment again next year. To enhance communication and knowledge translation, we plan on adding students' narration of their dissemination plan, broadening the cohort of students who can view and comment on the infographic, and setting up a public website as an option for students to disseminate their work. Thank you for watching this presentation.